We are turning into Fayetteville, one time voted coolest small town in America. It is on the edge of the New River National Park, which in itself has controversy for those who live around here. It took or confiscated and shut down about 10,000 acres of land people had hunted on for generations. That's where the controversy came from, and they were not compensated in doing so by opening land elsewhere. They just took it and did with it. That said, we're driving down Main Street. We're going to a place called Brew Works to drink some of the best craft beer in southern West Virginia and to eat some of the best, if not the best, barbecue, actual barbecue, smoked meat in southern West Virginia from Cast Iron Smokers. I will later put up the contact information for Cast Iron Smokers. This town also has the distinction of being the place of where first indirect fire was successfully used in a war. During the American Civil War, this was a Confederate town held by the Confederates. The Yankees came in to take the town because it was able to then control the Canal Valley, which would give you salt mines and everything to that effect. So when they came in, they met the force of Confederates who were stationed here. Those Confederates had a commander who was a mathematician, and prior to the battle, he'd already figured out all the mathematical equations about indirect fire. Indirect fire is where you have your cannons where they cannot be seen or see the target, and they fire from a hidden spot, versus direct fire where your cannon is firing directly onto something that you can see. And up until this point, it was common practice for direct fire. After figuring that out, they could not neutralize the Confederate artillery, and that won the battle for the Confederacy. The Confederates were a much smaller force, but had force multiplier in the form of indirect fire. Just a little bit of trivia for you. As you're coming down the road, you'll come through that little small town. That's how small it was. It's a nice little town. They've got a fabulous pizza joint called Pies and Pints. It's brick oven. They have an ice cream parlor. They have different festivals to visit. And when you come through it from 19, which is a 4-lane road, almost an interstate, you'll drive until you get to what is known as Nicky J. Ray Hall Parkway. Yes, named after a politician, of course. And then you'll turn left from this direction to reach there. And we'll pick up when we turn onto that road. We are in fabulous West Virginia. The people are clannish, meaning C-word, clan, as in Scottish Highland clans. And they're very friendly, but they're standoffish. You're not going to pull the wool over most of the southern West Virginians people. The county that we're in is in Fayette County, and we're getting ready to turn onto that road I was telling you about to head towards the craft brewery. So we'll turn left onto Nick Ray Hall Greenway is the full name of it. Nicky Joe Ray Hall was a Democrat congressman from southern West Virginia, and he lost to Jenkins in the MAGA wave that came in and started removing all the Democrats that were in red areas. As you move up, you'll notice it's a beautiful little country drive. It's not far from the main road. And they are doing construction. It will be on your left as we pull in here. And as you can see, there's the Brew Works and the parking lot. and this is where we'll pick up afterwards.
Soon, Master Elf, you will enjoy the fabled hospitality of the dwarves. Roaring fires, malt beer, red meat off the bone.
Now we're looking at it. Back here is the actual brewery. Over here is where you're at. So that's where they do their brewing. This is the front, as you can tell. And the fruit trailers over there is cast iron smokers. It's the best smoked meat that you can purchase in southern West Virginia. They do have a variety of beers to choose from. My favorite's the lager. This is what it looks like on the inside. They have a nice little cozy eating place here. Here is the cast iron smokers. I'll give you a view of these menus. You always have double vision of me. There you go. That should give you a pretty good idea. You need help?
Well, no, just. Oh, yes, honey, you're coming along just fine. I can see the bone.
Oh, it's about ready to pull out too. I could tell that.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna.
Ooh, you got mac and cheese and beans.
Yep. And then this is 2 pork butts.
Oh.
And then this is the big 19-pound brisket.
You know I'm a butt man, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, I do. I know that all too well. So, okay.
So it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be really hard. And we're gonna have to work at this every day, but I wanna do that because I want you. I want all of you, forever, you and me, every day. Will you do something for me?
Well, the sauce that I make, and almost all the sauces I make, actually cook on better than being added to.
So it's better to cook them than to use them as a dry rub dip.
Right, you're better off to cook them on. They're prettier, they taste better, it brings out the flavor a whole lot more.
So what's your fuel source?
My fuel source today is hickory.
And it's real hickory, it's not lump charcoal.
No, it is real hickory that a guy cut down a log and filled my truck full, and I picked it up last Monday and put it in my house, and my stepdad split it down a little smaller, and that's what we've been using all day.
And your wood and lump charcoal does what to the meat?
It changes the color of it. The nitrates in the meat turn and make, I'm telling you, this hickory yesterday made such a beautiful smoke ring on those ribs. I was so impressed. The denser the wood, the better the smoke ring.
This is the variety of beer they offer here. And like I said, I like the Long Point Lager the best. But there's a bunch that like the Mountain Mama. I need 2 long points, please.
Oh!
What's
Those are trail cards. Those are...
Trail cards?
Yeah,
What does that mean?
So, okay, so if you scan the QR code on the back, it will take you and it'll
good picture.
pop it into your GPS.
It'll take you
to
there.
the trails, yeah.
That is
So it's a
smart.
list
Who
of trails.
did
Now,
this?
you gotta see the artist. I think his name is on there. He's the one who does the
That is
photos on the
super
front.
smart.
And they're magnets.
Come on, Tom, get me in here.
They're magnets, so...
Here you go, Roy, we got you. Let me grab my nipples.
No. Yeah, and Aunt Mac wouldn't want a pit stop, right?
No.
Red meat, we crave sustenance.
Guys, we are not invading my aunt.
Food.
As you can see here, I got the buffalo chicken sandwich again, the mac and cheese, And this is a mix of his buffalo sauce and his sunshine sauce. And it's good. I suggest coming and getting it. This is from Cast Iron Smokers. Of course, I'm washing it down with the lager. And other people are eating like the nachos and the pulled pork sandwich and the brisket sandwich, which are all superb. I've showed you the menu. They're normally here at Brew Works. That's where they're normally at, but they're all over the place. I will post their contact information later on in the video. This is the loaded mac and cheese. The mac and cheese and everything on it is smoked prior to being put on it. It also has brisket, and it is divine, a great blessing, and I would suggest that you purchase it. Again, contact information will be later in this video.
I like it, but it doesn't like me. I have a sulfur sensitivity.
This is the cheeseburger with egg, tomato, and lettuce. He has smoked baked beans, and Derek, who is the fella sitting right here, says it's divine. And I'm going to take his word for it because he's got good taste too.
You like it? Good.
These are side chicks. They're full pieces, thighs and legs to look like wings, and they're made by Cast Iron Smokers. And they use his own sauce. They're smoked, they're grilled, and then the sauce is cooked on. They look and smell divine. And this is his buffalo chicken sandwich with a side of coleslaw and his smoked mac and cheese, and I added hot sauce. Hot sauce goes on everything. It matches my personality. And this is Cast Iron Smokers baby back ribs, and I guarantee this is the best ribs in southern West Virginia. This is Cast Iron Smoker.
That's the funniest shit ever.
And Brew Brewery. And as you can tell, it's family friendly and very, very chill.
It don't
Just a
fucking
bunch of
matter,
people
but like
hanging
when
out,
they're
having
so
a good time.
relaxed.
Please enjoy.
That's a nice day, Sergeant Savage.